Heya, cryptozens! Tonight's stories. Russia's Bitriver is up a creek. CISA, FBI, Treasury say that North Korea is targeting blockchain firms. Coinbase's NFT Exchange. It's 10 p.m. Pacific time. The date is April 20th, 2022. Welcome back to the Crypto Overnighter. I'm your host, Nick. The cover model for this podcast is Tex, and together we take a nightly look at the crypto, NFT, and metaverse space and the industry that surrounds it. We're here to bring you the crypto news analysis you need to start your day. And keep in mind, nothing in this show should ever be considered financial advice. Now, before we get into tonight's stories, let's take a quick look at the markets. Looking at my portfolio and at the market in general, things are kind of flattish, down a little bit. So here are the numbers. At the time of writing, the global crypto market cap is $1.92 trillion. It's down 0.34% since yesterday. The top 5 cryptos by market cap are Bitcoin down 0.17%, Ethereum down 0.84%, Tether, Binance Coin down 0.82%, and USDC. The global NFT market cap is up over 10.39 billion. That is a huge jump. It was 10.28 billion yesterday. According to CoinMarketCap, the top 5 NFT collections by sales volume are Moonbirds, followed by Mutant Ape Yacht Club, Bored Apes, CryptoPunks, and Cryptodes. Now keep in mind, some of these collections have very volatile prices, so do your own research. Russia's Bitriver is up a creek. Up a creek without a paddle, as the saying goes. As part of their continued efforts to bring Putin to his senses and to the negotiation table, the Treasury Department is going after Russia's crypto mining industry now, based on accusations that miners help Putin's regime evade sanctions. So, that's why the U.S. Treasury Department added Bitriver to its sanctions list, as a part of their continued efforts to squeeze all of the capital out of the war in Ukraine. Now, Bitriver was founded in Russia in 2017. They have 3 offices throughout the country, and they recently switched legal ownership to a Swiss holding company last year. That name is Bitriver AG. So, Bitriver offers their customers hosting services and turnkey solutions. There are in the areas of crypto mining, data management, blockchain, and artificial intelligence operations. OFAC, otherwise known as the Office of Foreign Asset Control, and they're out of Treasury, they're heading these sanctions up. And if they sound familiar, it's because we were just talking about them recently. It's their list that Chainalysis uses for their tool that blocks crypto wallets on the sanctions list, which is what was being used to block the Lazarus Group. Now, this is not foolproof, of course. It doesn't take much time or effort to set up a clean wallet. Make use of it before OFAC finds out who the wallet belongs to. Now, OFAC said they sanctioned Bitriver, including 10 subsidiaries. They cite the April 15th executive order signed by President Biden. And they said that they violated the order by operating in the tech sector of Russia's economy. So that was OFAC's reason. Now, for their part, Treasury said they're also taking action against the Russian mining industry. And their statement released today said that crypto mining industry helps the country, quote, monetize its natural resources. Now, this falls within OFAC's bailiwick because they've been assigned with targeting, quote, financial and operational support networks for anyone trying to evade U.S. and international sanctions. They said, quote, the United States is committed to ensuring that no asset, no matter how complex, becomes a mechanism for the Putin regime to offset the impact of sanctions. Now, in addition to Bitriver, dozens of other individuals and entities have also been hit with sanctions. Specifically called out was the privately owned bank, TransCapital Bank. Treasury said that they were, quote, at the heart of sanctions evasions. The Treasury's statement read, in part, Treasury is also taking action against companies in Russia's virtual currency mining industry by operating vast server farms that sell virtual currency mining capacity internationally. These companies help Russia monetize its natural resources. Russia has a comparative advantage in crypto mining due to energy resources and a colder climate. However, mining companies rely on imported computer equipment and fiat payments, which makes them vulnerable to sanctions. Notably, unlike previous sanctionings, OFAC didn't list any Bitcoin or any other crypto wallets to be sanctioned associated with the sanctioned companies. CISA, FBI, and Treasury say North Korea is targeting blockchain firms. So, the Lazarus Group, remember them? We talked about them recently. They're the ones that they got fingered by the U.S. government as the perpetrators of the $625 million Ronin Bridge hack. They were mentioned by name in a recent warning by the U.S. government. The warning covered the fact that North Korea groups are specifically targeting crypto exchanges, DeFi protocols, play-to-earn games, and high-net-worth individuals. Now, this new alert by the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, the FBI, and the Treasury Department served as kind of a mini expose on the techniques used by groups like Lazarus Group. They urge companies to patch vulnerabilities, train their employees to resist and report phishing attacks. They should be using two-factor authentication. I mean, this is simple stuff. This is standard IT security practices. They need to be gone over again, I guess, because the Ronin Bridge hack would never have come off if they had removed unnecessary access points and permissions, if they'd removed unneeded authentication privileges. Their warning talks about social engineering attacks. They specifically mentioned getting people to download and install Trojan horse versions of crypto applications. They look like the real thing, but they're not, which really is the same as in normal IT best practices. Make sure you know what you're downloading and where you're getting it from. You're only getting it from a trusted source. So, once that hacked software is installed, it's all over. Attackers get a hold of the computer. From there, they spread malware across the network. Eventually, they come across the honeypot of information and they steal your private keys. From the advisory, these actors will likely continue exploiting vulnerabilities of cryptocurrency technology firms, gaming companies, and exchanges to generate and launder funds to support the North Korea regime. And really, these guys should know better. They work in system administration or software development. They're high-level guys. And they're falling for simple social engineering from people pretending to be recruiters from high-profile companies. Then they get tricked into downloading a malicious type of app called a trader app. Now, as far as what a trader app is, short version is they're a utility that's built on JavaScript and Node.js. As far as what they do, a trader app can carry different variations of a remote access Trojan called manuscript. And once that's in place, you're host. Because from there, it can execute its own arbitrary commands and download additional payloads. Now, to prevent these kind of issues, the advisory made the following recommendations. 1. Patch all your systems. 2. Prioritize your patch process to take care of known exploited vulnerabilities first. 3. Teach your users how to recognize and report phishing attempts. And 4. Use multi-factor authentication. Yes, it's a bit of a pain, but it makes your data far more secure. Coinbase NFT Exchange. Did you get in on this? More than 8.4 million email addresses signed up. Got on the wait list for the Coinbase NFT marketplace. For the beta anyway, for now. They did say that the project will open their doors up for anyone over the age of 18 in, quote, coming weeks. Coinbase's exchange beta starts over 6 months from when it was announced that they were opening a waitlist to get in. So their blog post said that once in, users will be able to create online profiles as well as buy and sell NFTs. In a press briefing yesterday, Coinbase Vice President of Product and Ecosystem, Sanchen Saxena, kind of hinted at the design, that it would be something of a cross between other NFT exchanges and social media platforms. CISA said, quote, "While it's true that many buying and selling NFTs is a big part of the ecosystem today, what we have learned by talking to many customers and creators is that there's more to it than just buying and selling. There's the community aspect of it." Now, according to him, this platform will offer up opportunities for engagement between users as well as creators. Kind of like Twitter or Facebook, you'll be able to follow a creator, for example. You'll be able to follow their work and comment on their artwork. You'll have your own newsfeed to discover new NFTs using some sort of algorithm based on your previous engagements and prior purchases. On the subject of censorship and moderation of comments, CISA said that they would be operating under a principle that allows users and lawmakers to decide, quote, the law of the land. According to him, the staff is not in the business of judging what's right, what's wrong, as long as it's legal. So while this thing is in beta, no transaction fees, at least for a limited time. And they're going to be partnering up with 0x Labs to reduce gas fees on Ethereum transactions. Users can choose to self-custody or use the Coinbase wallet. So if you want in, Coinbase is opening slots on the list based on the user's position. And as I'm sure you can predict, you can improve your slot on the list through referrals. Sign up for the beta. While you're waiting for your own personal golden ticket, spam your friends and acquaintances with referral links in hopes that you get in sooner. At present, more than 8.4 million people have signed up. That means 8.4 million people spamming their referral links to each other. Coinbase joins Binance and FTX. They're all major crypto exchanges looking to cash in on NFT marketplaces. Binance launched their NFT marketplace last June. FTX, they launched theirs in September. The FTX exchange kind of sets itself apart by offering NFT trading cross-chain on the Solana and Ethereum blockchains. That's something that the other two exchange NFT marketplaces don't do. And that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please like, comment, subscribe, review us, give Tex and I 5 stars. And seriously, go back and review the advisory about the North Korean hackers. There's some really good security information and recommendations in there. Do you have questions or comments? Reach out by email. The email address is nick@cryptoovernighter.com. That's nick@cryptoovernighter.com. And check out my other podcast, Crypto in 5 Minutes. We have 41 educational podcasts, 5 minutes to explain one concept in crypto. And, as always, may peace reign.